Hello, how are you? Welcome to our channel. My name is Ruth and today I'm giving you an update to Project 100 Uses. I'm doing this with eyeshadow palettes. So every shade I use in a palette is one use. So like if I use 3 shades to make a look, that's 3 uses. If I only use 1 shade, that's 1 use. I hope that makes sense. It's just the way I'm working it. I was influenced by Chic Geek and Too Much Tash for this kind of stuff because they both do things kind of. Too Much Tash does it more so with her whole collection. I think Rebecca Morgan used to do something like it as well. I miss Rebecca. And Chic Geek definitely does. I feel like it's 100 uses as well. Maybe it's 50 uses. I'm not 100%. I'll have them linked down below. Brain is like a sieve today. But yeah, let's dive in. So the first one I had in this project, if you've seen my Pan Those Eyeshadows update, you've seen this palette already, so a bit of a already spoiled. But this is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. And it is my most penned palette, which is thrilling. But since I last saw you, so what have I done since the last I saw you? So Cosmic here, this pinky shade, I hit pan on. Only 2 more uses and I hit pan on that one. Utopia here I've used 6 times. Ultraviolet I have used once. Galaxy, which is here, I have used 6 times and then I hit pan on it. So I hope you can you see? Yes, I think, can you see that there's pan on that? Libra I have used twice. Crash, whatever it's called, I haven't used at all. Momentum I've used 17 times, still haven't hit pan. Vortex down here I have used 6 times. Supernova already had pan. Gold Glitch I have used, where are you going, Gold Glitch? Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way, sorry guys. Vortex is here, sorry, here, there we go, jeez. 6 uses. Hotness I haven't used. Did I declutter that one? Oh, I did. Yeah, that's gone. Supernova already has a pan. Karma I've used 5 times. Gold Glitch I've used twice and it's not gone into my Pan Those Eyeshadows. And Frazzled I have used 7 times and I have pan on that as well, which I forgot to write in the book. Pan. So yeah, I'm really happy with all the pans I'm hitting in this. The shimmers, obviously, you know, they've just been easier. But I think that cream has quite the dip in it, as has this lovely peachy shade, or brown shade, and this peachy shade up here, should I say. But overall, so far, I have used this palette 37 times. I've written down. Who knows if that's right? I'm a hot mess. 10, 20, 30, yeah, 37 I've ticked. So still a ways to go, but I'm very happy and I'm still enjoying it. And now that this one has gone into Pan Those Eyeshadows, you know, I'll be more tempted to dip into this. But yeah, any of the shades that I didn't enjoy, the tealy greens, I wasn't using them at all. They went. Hot Mess, apt description of me, didn't like that shade. And this Supernova had a pan in it, but I wasn't a fan of that either. So I just got rid of them. Yeah, got rid of them. Like, you could go now. What did I say about Off Balance? Which one was Off Balance now? That was this shade here. What I said about Off Balance, I said I decluttered it because it was patchy and hard to work with. And Hot Mess, same, decluttered because it was so patchy. I haven't time for it, guys. I haven't time for patchy eyeshadows. It needs to go on my eyeballs easily or it's out of here. I haven't time. I haven't time. Will I say it again? I haven't time. Next up is the Natasha Denona Mini Star. And this is in my Fun Size Pan That palette, which I have just done the video for and already forgot. Well done, Ruth. I have used this palette. See, I knew my numbers were wrong. I'll have to go back to my Pan That palette and put in the numbers. That's very vexing. I knew I was wrong. So I've used the light brown 25 times. I said like 15 in my other. I knew it. The light shimmer 21 times and the dark matte 19 times. And I had used the green gold one 6 times. And I had hit pan in it, but then it shattered and fell out of the stupid thing and fell onto the carpet. And that was the end of that. But yeah, I did actually hit pan on the green. Oh, I'm vexed now. There you go. Anyway, uses to date. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 uses to date on this palette. So look, it's going to be staying until I hit pan in all 3 shades. But yeah, I'm happy with the usage I'm getting. Next up was kind of a homemade palette. It was in the Makeup Geek packaging, but that has all been... I had Tati eyeshadows and Kaleidos from Shishimi City. I decluttered all the Tati ones. They weren't performing, and I just haven't... Will I say it again, guys? I used them 11 times. I used each shade at least once. I used a pink shimmer from Shishimi City 4 times, and I used the dark matte from the Tati palette 9 times, but the rest of them are only 1 uses. So it went, I wasn't faffing around with it, just wasn't having it. So what am I bringing in? Because I want to bring in some more palettes, so that's what I'm going to do now. I am bringing in the Natasha Denona Love Palette. Here it is here. Again, if you saw my pan those eyeshadows, you know one of these shadows is already in it, and that is Pure Love, which is this shade here. I have 1 pan already, and the goal is to, again, use this palette 100 times, and hopefully within those 100 times I'll get some pans. Who knows? We shall see. I'll declutter shades as I go if I don't like them, guys. That's what I'm all about over here. So that guy is coming in. Again, as I said in the other video, that's not what that palette looks like when you buy it. I played around between this and the Zendo palette. I played around with them to make it suit my brain. There's certain colours that I don't think go together, which is wrong, I know. It's just my own personal taste, and I like when things make sense to me, when there's a graduation of shades and stuff like that. Anyway, this is the Natasha Zendo palette, and this is also coming in. And as you can see, again, it doesn't look like the original because I have played around with the shades and kind of made it into more of a palette that I feel I'll use. We have a lot of shimmers in here. We have a couple of the cream to powders. Cream to powders typically easy enough to hit pan on. But yeah, that's what this is looking like at the moment. So this is coming in for 100 uses. And I think the last one, the last one then is the Be Perfect Mrs. Glam Palette. It's the Showstopper palette, I think. And this is what, excuse me, it looks like. I have pan in 1 shade within pan those eyeshadows. You can see it there, Rose. And I've decluttered the glitters because I'm not going to be using glitters. So again, 100 uses, and this is such a everyday palette for me. I'm even going to include the blushes and bronzers and highlights that are in it in that 100 uses. So I'd like to get a little bit of use out of them too. They're not perfect. Like, this is quite dark for me as a highlighter goes. This is very dark as a bronze blush kind of goes. This one probably, and this one will get the most use. But you know, once it's getting used, guys, that's the main thing. That's what this is all about. These are my oldest palettes in my collection, and that's why they're in the 100 uses. So once one is done, we'll roll another one in that's a bit fresher, you know. But yeah, this is such a user-friendly palette, I feel, and it's so, it doesn't matter what time of the year. It's cool, it's warm, it's neutral. I just really like it, and I want to get my uses out of it. I got it on sale. It didn't cost me much, but that's not the point. I just want to, I like it, so I want to get the uses out of it. So that's where we're at, guys. We have 4 palettes that we are working on at the moment. There's the 4. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. I'll update you maybe like what it was, this 6 months. Maybe at the end of the year I'll update, or if something exciting happens, if I finish my 100 uses or hit loads of pans, or you know, but if there's an exciting update, I'll do an update on it. Yeah, but that's it. I hope this was very all over the place, wasn't it, guys? I apologize profusely. It's my 3rd video. I have to try and do all in the one day now because time restraints. Jeez, if I say it once more, I'm gonna die. Shut up, Ruth. You're grand. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.